Welcome to the part 4 of the CameraTracker for After Effects 201 training series. We're going to start with the track from the first part and showing the integration between CameraTracker and DigiEffects Camera Mapper. I'm going to start with the ground plane setup from part 3. And if you haven't watched it yet, please go to watch the part 3 video. So next I'm going to set up the projection camera. So first I'm pairing the camera and delete all of the keyframe, reset the camera, and let's rename it. Let's rename it to CamProject. And also bring up the clean plate, switch it to 3D layer, and let's go to Custom View 1. Right now you can see the projection camera and the clean plate is perfectly aligned. And I'm going to apply the expression to the scale value of the clean plate again. So let's give it a variable of x, 100% over the current zoom value, and multiply it by the position C value and apply it to the XYZ scale value. And now you can see the clean plate is scaling proportionally to the projection camera. And next I'm going to line up the projection camera to the original track camera. So let's let's pair in the projection camera to the null object, and also copy the very last frame of all of the keyframes from the track camera to the CamProject. And let's create a ground plane on the floor. So let's select a few points on the floor and go to create solid. Let's go to active camera. And now we have a solid on the floor. And let's apply the Camera Mapper plugin to it. And let's pick the projection camera, CamProject. CamProject and the projection layer. To the clean plate. And also turn the opacity all the way back up to 100%. But now we're getting this pixelated issues. The only way to fix this is going to change the layer resolution. So let's lock the aspect ratio of the solid and multiply it by 4. And let's go to the scale and divide it by 4. So as you can see, we get a much better result right now. Instead of doing a roto on this solid right now, we're actually going to pre-compose the clean plate. And let's go into the clean plate and let's bring in our original sequence so that we get an idea what part part of the image that we're going to get rid of. So let's use the pen tool to crop around this area. Feather the edges a little bit, 20 pixel, or maybe a little bit more. And let's apply the color correction. And also desaturate the image a little bit, so it almost looked perfect to me. And let's go back to our comp. We did not switch the alpha handling to source, and now we're actually getting the alpha channel of our pre-comp. Now we're getting a perfect result. Now let's finish off this comp a little further. We're going to use Keylight to get rid of the green screen in the background and also insert an image into the 2.5D scene. After selected the screen color, and now we're going to the screen matte view to tweak the transparency of our screen matte. And let's composite it with a background. Scale it down a little bit. And let's switch it to a 3D layer. Go to custom view. Let's rotate it to -90 and scale it down to 20% maybe, and send it all the way back there. Let's go back to active camera, see how it looks. It's probably gonna look a little bit too small, and let's scale it up a little bit. And move it over a little bit. In the final result, I've adjusted the brightness and the levels, also the saturation in the overall image. And I've added a little bit of glow in the background, so the entire image looks a little bit warmer. And that's it for the part 4 of the training.